May 4th, 2023. And I'm standing here in the Redwood Forest in the place where I would have been married June 3rd, where my wedding was supposed to take place. Instead, I'm here by myself in the forest because I vowed I needed to be in the forest again. I needed to be here outside in nature with Mother Earth, and I've done a lot of beach time but not enough forest time, and that's something Joshua brought to my life. He gave me access to the forest again, which was something that I wasn't doing with my son, and I'm vowing to have more forest time. It's more my thing. Anyways, so I need to be here, needed to be present, and I'm standing in the spot where we would have gotten married, and it's so surreal because everything has happened in such a crazy, manic, fast, rapid moment, like blink of an eye, that I've been trying to process and make some kind of sense of all of the things that just happened so quickly. Fuck universe. When I said I didn't mind if my guy was bi, I never meant bipolar. Fuck my life, seriously. I love this. I love him. I love so much about him. But had I known what his situation really was like and how unattended it was, I would have stayed away from him, because from the beginning there was something odd about him. I wasn't physically attracted to him, but the more I got to know him and realized we had this awesome chemistry, the more I fell in love with him. And now he's beautiful to me, but it didn't start off that way. He's not my type. And he looked a little disheveled, and I look back at the pictures now. I'm sick, so all of this has made me physically ill. That's why my voice sounds like this. But I look back at the early pictures now, and I see the manic in his face. My guy, my ex-guy, he has rapid cycling bipolar disorder, which is a condition that he can basically flip-flop in those emotions between manic, hypomanic, and depressed very quickly. And so it could be a matter of days, it could be a matter of weeks, it could be a matter of months. But some people even a matter of like a day, matter of hours. His situation is pretty severe in the fact that he's never treated it, with the exception, I think, when he was in his 20s. And the medication he took at the time didn't work for him. It made him feel incompetent and made him feel like a zombie. So he got off of it. Okay, I understand. But I'm not someone who advocates for medication. But now that I know so much more about his situation, I wish I would have. I wish I would have done the research when I found out he was bipolar. I wish I would have been more in tune. Those are my guilts that I didn't advocate for him, even when I took him to the doctor, because I knew his health was in poor condition. And the doctor wanted to address his mental health, and he said, no, I'm fine for now. I wish I would have stepped in. I wish I would have intervened and said, you know what, we need to really address this issue, honey, because you're in crisis. And he's in physical crisis, he's in mental crisis, and hasn't been able to didn't process our relationship correctly. And man, that sucks because him and I had an understanding about each other, had an understanding about the world around us and what we wanted to see, what we wanted to create, but there was no space for the actual growth of our relationship. I need a moment.